We are here on KRFC 88.9. Vincent with you. We have a rising singer-songwriter with us live in the studio, Jaanvi Gurung, and we are going to be chatting with her. We're going to first play the song Okay, and we'll be right back.
Say, but hear it my way. I wanna let you know that it's all okay. I like your smile, but even introductions need to last a while. Sometimes I don't know if I'm right or wrong, and in the end it seems like everything is worse when you're gone. There is no upper hand, I'm giving you mine. It doesn't have to end up wasting your time. There's things that I could say, but hear it my way. I wanna let you know that it's all okay. And there you are, mistakenly mistaken for a deeper scar, a hole in your heart, and the same for me. Is everything you touch keeping you down or setting you free? There is no upper hand, I'm giving you mine. It doesn't have to end up wasting your time. There's things that I could say, but hear it my way. I wanna let you know that it's all okay. Shelter my eyes from the sun and wait for the birds to fly by, trying to reach everyone. I know what you're feeling inside, keeping my head now. It's like I'm dreaming. There is no upper hand, I'm giving you mine. It doesn't have to end up wasting your time. There's things that I could say, but hear it my way. I wanna let you know that it's all okay. There is no upper hand, I'm giving you mine. It doesn't have to end up wasting your time. There's things that I could say, but hear it my way. I wanna let you know that it's all okay.
That is Okay. That is a song written by Backhouse Mike, as performed by Jaanvi Gurung, who is a solo artist, also with the band Saturday Tides here in Northern Colorado. And we're really thrilled to welcome Jaanvi to the studio here at KRFC. Welcome, Jaanvi.
Thanks for having me, Vincent.
You recently turned 13 years of age, and I think people are rather surprised when they see you perform of your age.
Yeah, I think it's more of the content that I play because, a lot of the songs I play are from the 70s, 60s, sometimes earlier, and I think, they're surprised that today's youth is still listening to that type of music. So
I think it's it's a very good sign. There are quite a few youth actually that, and they listen to, they're just influenced by this music because some of it's timeless. The Billy Joel and it's really Queen. It's a really good sign. And I think also people are surprised. I mean, we've been connecting for a while, and it didn't dawn on me fully that you just turned 13, because I think a part of that is your presence up on stage.
I really like to connect with my audience. I don't think that you can call yourself a performer unless you really try and get to know your audience. I just like to loosen up the mood, make sure everything's not so tense all the time. It just makes it easier for me to perform, and it makes it more enjoyable for the audience if I interact with them. So.
Right, and I remember at the Realities Ride, the first thing you kind of connect with the audience was you were going to play, I think it was Billy Joel, or no, it was Queen, and if people didn't, you joked about that, I remember.
Yeah, artists like Billy Joel and Queen, Fleetwood Mac, their music is so timeless, and it's something that everyone is going to recognize whether they listen to that genre of music or not. So I said, if you don't know this song, then I'm going to have to rethink how I think of you personally, because, it's such a classic that everyone knows.
So it's cool. We're here with Jaanvi Gurung, and you have formed a band called Saturday Tides, and it was great to have you and your band play one of your first gigs at the Mishawaka this past summer up there with some other great talent. Tell us the other members of the band.
So aside from me, there is Ash Shrestha, and she's on rhythm guitar. We have Brandon Hayes, who is on drums, a phenomenal drummer. And then we are working with Daniel Ford, who is our new lead guitarist. He's super good. He's 15. He's been playing for about 5 years now. But yeah, I just think, he's got something special, so...
He's the elder in the group.
Yeah, he's 15. Brandon's 14. Ash just turned 14, 4 days ago, and I'm the youngest. But yeah, it's been really fun just getting to know each other.
Great having you live in the studio, and in addition to the song "Okay" that we heard, we're also going to hear at the end of the show another of the recordings that you did actually at. The studio, the Recordium, which was a great experience. You spoke about that the last time you were on KRFC, and want to give special thanks out to Jasko. He really knows how to work with emerging artists.
Oh, yeah. Working with Jasko and Marisol really helped boost my confidence, because it's a really nerve-wracking thing. I mean, it's exciting, but it's scary to be in a professional studio like that for the first time, especially being at such a young age. And communicating with them and learning about their past experiences and just watching how they worked really boosted my confidence a whole lot.
That's quite some place. And Marisol was there kind of helping you out.
Yeah.
It was really fun to see that happen. Those two of the Symbols, and we're actually hoping to have them on this show next week. You are doing some great songwriting, and I think that there's a real purpose and very... substantial lyrics to what you write about. I think you really put some thought into that. And this is a great example, this song War and Rain. This is Jaanvi Gurung in the KRFC studios.
Took the west road while you took the east. I bled for chaos while you fought for peace. But we came full circle. We bared the scars. We walked for so long, but we ran for so far, and we always came home again. Now everything's gone, my friend. These ashes are all that we've left, with memories so unclear. Now all that I hear is the sound of war and rain. Closer now, but we'll hold our heads up, deny the truth for the first time I'm here without you, and you weren't there for me. Now everything's gone, my friend. These ashes are all that we've left, with memories so unclear. Now all that I hear is the sound of pouring rain. And through it all, you left me alone, with nothing but faint voices calling my name. While June is wide-eyed and I'm squeezing raw lemons over my own heart, I see all the faces, know all the places. It's too late to turn back now. It's so cold and empty here. Flames are hailing down, bringing another year. Now everything's gone, my friend. These ashes are all that we've left, with memories so unclear. Now all that I hear is the sound of war and rain. All that I have is the sound of war and rain.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's an original.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some great lyrics there.
thank you.
Very, very much. We're here with Jaanvi Gurung. We are live in the KRFC studio. Actually, this is a pre-record being recorded on a Saturday, and it's now Halloween. Excited for Halloween?
I'm super excited for Halloween, yeah. It's always been a holiday that I really liked because as a kid, I kind of, related to the darker side of things. I always really liked the darker side of things. I was a huge Tim Burton fan, loved the Addams Family, the Munsters, Rocky Horror, all of that. So I really love Halloween.
What will people be seeing you dressed up as?
That's a funny story, actually. My friend, or my bandmate, Ash and I, we were going to go as Donald and Hillary. And then the tapes dropped, and I said, I'm not trying to get egged this Halloween. So we'll be going as characters from Monsters, Inc.
Both sound very scary to me.
Yeah.
That's really great. You have another song that you're going to do for us, and then we'll be hearing, as we mentioned previously, one of the 4 songs that you recorded at the Recordium recently. And it's cool seeing you grow, and it seems like this time of year in your growth, there's just a lot happening and so forth. So how wonderful it is that you're able to kind of put your soul into your music, and you have this wonderful support from your family, your mother Pushpa here with us, and it's great. You've got some fun opportunities coming up.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today had it not been my mom who just pushed me to move forward with my music. So.
Very appropriate name your mother has.
Yeah.
So in talking about your songwriting, let's focus on this second song that you're going to play. Tell us a little bit about Carry On.
Carry On is a song about youth and kind of growing up, and how when some grow up, they lose that kind of youthful mentality. And I recently read about a study that proves the number one regret that people have when they're, laying in their hospital beds is that they didn't use their youth and their life to their advantage, and they wish that they had done more with the time that they had. So this song is kind of about that. And there's a lot of, metaphors and jokes that a lot of the older folks are going to get a kick out of, I hope.
Great. This is an original by Jaanvi Gurung at KRFC.
Since day one, we were forced to grow older, and Neverland seems so far away. understood. And Peter Pan doesn't seem so friendly now. The golden years are gone. So here I am singing this song, wondering what does it mean? Oh, what does it mean? The shine in his eyes has faltered, and the red in her heart has fallen completely. As she watches from a window, thinking about the life she never had, as he falls slave to his company, thinking, man, I messed up bad. So young and so stupid, childlike and clueless, so Johnny said, stay gold, and I'm sitting here all alone, wondering what does it mean? Oh, what does it mean? The dance hall is filled with so many broken memories and angry sailors, while June is wide-eyed and Maria cries for her to heal. And though we walk the tightrope, holding on to that bundle of hope that we'd make it back home. And we carried on. And we carried on. And we carried on. And we carried on. Though our youth was gone, we still carried on. Hooray for wide eyes and broken hearts. Today's the day I won't fall apart, and I'll carry on.
Sounding great, Jaanvi.
Thank you, Vincent.
Jaanvi here in the KRFC studio. You are listening to the afternoon mix, and we'll be here till 6 o'clock. You are here on KRFC. Happy Halloween. Great weather tonight to get out and do some ghouling, and we're going to have a low of about 40 degrees, clear skies, and we're going to continue with those clear skies through through Friday, with highs in the high 60s, lows in the upper 30s. It's great to have live music in here, and it's great to hear your original music.
Thank you.
Tell us about some of the gigs that you've got coming up. I know November 9th, coming up pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing at the Alta Vida Coffee House in Longmont, Colorado from 7 to 8:30.
7 to 8:30?
Yeah. So that
Really?
should be really fun. It's just a small, local get-together, nothing huge.
It's nice because you have this great band, Saturday Tides, and nothing currently lined up with them, but definitely you guys are still working it. And
Yeah.
looking to the future, you're able to do the solo act. So I think that expands the options for what's available, and it helps you grow as an artist when you're trying different arrangements and so forth.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've always felt that obviously all instruments are great. If somebody's accompanying themselves with a guitar or a ukulele or a banjo, there's something about the piano keyboard where you're just able to put yourself into it.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you agree with that?
You know, I feel like piano is just one of those instruments that goes along or fits with every song. You know, like you can modify it to fit and it just kind of flows. It just works. I don't necessarily know what it is, but it just clicks with piano.
And in addition to that, it's exciting with the growth of your band because you are versed in, tell folks what other instruments you play.
Oh, wow. Okay. So aside from piano, I've been playing piano the longest, so about 9.5 years now. So aside from piano, I play guitar, ukulele, viola, cello, and that's it.
And it seems like you're going to want to at some point incorporate that into your sound.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I've been working on more of a kind of blues rendition of some songs that I've currently been writing. So that will have a lot of guitar, and I'm getting one of my good friends who is a cellist to work with me on that. I know a great person who plays fiddle, so we're just incorporating different genres that I've never really tried before. So yeah, it's been really fun. It's a little bit difficult because, you know, I'm not really used to this sort of music, but it's definitely something that I love to do and I love to play.
I think it was cool that you had the initial experience in a recording studio as a solo artist.
Yeah.
When you go back and you have different instrumentation going on, because the first recording was you and your keyboard, and you did a great job being able to kind of help direct what's going on there, you're going to have had that previous experience to draw upon.
Yeah, you know, like, should there come a day where my band and I record, you know, it would kind of help to know about what's going on and how it's going to lay out. And just, it definitely is kind of a nerves thing, you know, recording in a studio, especially when you're alone as a solo artist. But it really helps for future reference.
We're here speaking to Jaanvi Gurung, and something really fascinating that you are kind of a pioneer, I would say, in wanting to connect people with music.
Yeah.
And it came out of an experience you had at the Longmont Rotary Club. Tell us about what that, it was, how do you define that, what happened during the summer that you were a part of?
So I am a extremely big believer that music is a universal language, and sadly not everyone sees music like that. Like, I know a lot of the kids that have started training from such a young age begin to lose themselves and lose who they are in music. And I recently went to Young Ryla summer camp. I think there's about 200 or so students that attended, you know, from all across the U.S. So some people were coming from Wyoming, some from Colorado. One of my teammates came all the way from England to go to this Ryla camp. So we were doing an activity. It was called Passion to Action. And we were talking about some things that we would like to see happen in the future. And I said, you know, I just want to take some used instruments and music books to underprivileged kids in Nepal. And that idea of Nepal kind of spread to my district. But yeah, I've been working with a lot of the sponsors for Ryla. I've been working with the Colorado Lions Club for that. So it's been really, really fun. Yeah, we've called it Harmonies for Hope. And basically our main goal is to just collect all of these instruments and all of these books about counting, reading notes, and donating them to underprivileged kids all around the globe.
You're really learning a lot, because I know you have the end result, which is you're still trying to determine what is going to work best in that situation, but knowing that you want to have instruments for people here in Colorado that would not otherwise have them, and then individuals in Nepal as well having instruments that would not otherwise have them. And there's different ways to look at how you make that happen.
Yeah.
So how great, because you have a lot of momentum happening with that. You're learning a lot. Your family, of course, is helping you with that, and other people as well. So, and I'm really privileged to be a part of that in any way that I can help with that as well. So I really appreciate the connection, and these life skills that are coming out of this are just going to serve you the rest of your life.
Yeah, about like had you told me a year ago that I would be doing something like this, a project so big and working with people I would have never met had it not been for, Ramp in my music career, I would not have believed you, because it's just kind of been taking off in its own direction, and we're just letting it happen, and it's been such a great experience, and for that I'm eternally grateful. So
that's wonderful. And you do have a great sense of appreciation and humility, and definitely keeps you balanced as a musician. When you're up there and you're getting adulations and you're in front of people and you're able to affect people, it's nice to stay humble.
Definitely, yeah. There's never a day where I don't appreciate everything that I've been presented with. And there are a lot of people who grew up taking the smallest things for granted, and I never want to turn into that type of person. I'm always grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for the family I've been presented with, for everyone who is around me, the opportunities that I am showed every single day, and I just think it's a really important thing to acknowledge, no matter who you are.
Really, really great. You have any final thoughts, Jaanvi? We're going to mention your Facebook page, Jaanvi Gurung Music. Jaanvi is spelled Jaanvi. Gurung is Gurung. Jaanvi Gurung Music on Facebook. And from there, folks can find the link to your new website.
Yeah.
And there are upcoming songs that you're going to be posting that were recorded at the Recordium.
Mm-hmm.
Any final thoughts?
I just really love what I do, and I'm just trying to leave a mark on the world. There's never a performance where I'm just playing for the heck of it. I perform because I want to perhaps inspire someone or help someone who's having a bad day perhaps have a better rest of their day. I think that's really what music is all about.
We really appreciate coming in the studio.
Thank
this
you for having
is
me.
One of your other songs. This is a cover of Hair. And who was the artist that originally wrote this? Was it Lady?
Yeah, Lady Gaga. She wrote this. And this song I actually dedicated to one of my friends who passed away. And I chose this song in particular because he always dyed his hair. Like every week he would come in with a new hair color, and I thought it was hilarious. He was just so individual, and he was so unapologetically who he was. So, yeah, this one was for him.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Whenever I'm dressed cool, my parents put up a fight. And if I'm a hot shot, mom will cut my hair at night. And in the morning I'm short of my identity. I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I want to be? I just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here trying to stay cool in the streets. I've had enough, enough, enough. This is my prayer, I swear. Sometimes I want some rock wool or red highlights. Just because I want my friends to think I'm dynamite. And on Friday, Rock City High School dance. Got my bangs to hide that I don't stand a chance. A chance. just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here fighting to stay cool on the streets. I've had enough, enough, enough. This is my prayer. I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair. I am my hair. I've had enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here fighting to stay cool on the streets. I've had enough, enough, enough. This is my prayer. I swear